Next part up, involving Friendsim 2 Volume 12, second part this time. We end up getting really lost. Well, I end up getting really lost. There's no we in this. And then I slowly start to lose my marbles. So hope y'all are looking forward to that, because next episode after this, it's not gonna be great. What you know now. I'm gonna be a little insane in the membrane. Like and comment and subscribe and all that for my decreasing sanity. Smile. Alright, we are back at it after a bit of an interim. I'm now back. I guess we're going to be interested in the clown religion. You're going to be straight with her. You got a lot of contradictory and often confusing information about it, but it still fascinates you.
Perhaps I can educate you further when the situation is more amenable. It is possible for an outsider to be part of our community. Although it entails a willingness to learn and a fair deal of commitment.
Oh boy. You're not sure that you want to do all of that, but you appreciate the offer all the same. Ankanai smiles at you and shrugs.
We are all the children of the mirthful messiahs. It would be a sin to turn away a child for their lack of knowledge.
Fair enough. Alright, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Anyways, the seating here is pretty basic, just a bunch of simple wooden chairs set up facing the altar. It looks like they could be easily moved around. You wonder if they do, like, weddings here. What would a troll wedding look like anyway? You wish that the whole Galora hate wedding hadn't devolved into a murder, or you guessed not murder, mystery. You were actually looking forward to seeing what was going on with that. Yeah, same. The altar is covered in splattered blood and features a prominent skull. You gotta have a skull, after all. Above it all, there's a large painting of a troll you definitely recognize, the Grand High Blood. You wonder if he's still kicking around somewhere. I hope not, in all honesty. You're not really sure what the abstract patterns in the stained glass are supposed to be, if anything. You get some eye vibes from them, along with planets, maybe? Whatever the case, they're really pretty. Yeah, I'd say so. Let's get out of here. Actually, yeah, let's get out of here. Where are we going? I left for like an hour, okay, 2 hours. And now I have no clue what I'm doing. What's going on? We're looking for Chahut, and she's nowhere to be found. Let's go back to the circus tent. Standing inside the half-ruined circus without the Fago glow, to mute reality, you're struck by just how quiet it is in here. With no wind, the tatters of the tent hang in silent reflection, dangling down like forgotten cobwebs. And all of a sudden, you're struck by the profound loneliness of what this place represents. You're not going to pretend you know a ton about the culture of the Purples, but you know what this place is important to them. It deserves better than simply be allowed to rot. Well, you think it is? Maybe. You can't help but wonder how much of this place is genuine, and how much of it's the Empire's warped interpretation. Did Marvis ever perform in this ring? You guess he probably did. Maybe it got broadcast to Alternians everywhere on GrubTube, or what would Netflix be on Alternia? Grubflix? Whatever, it's not important. Now that you've actually been to the clown church, you feel like this whole church analogy might be a little bit weak, but it still feels a little weird to have the seats along one side instead of it being in around like most circuses. Or maybe Alternian circuses are just like this. You're not actually sure. You don't think you've been to one. You don't think? Are those real troll horns above the entrance? They look too big for that, but maybe there's some especially gigantic troll. You can still see the constellations above, but they don't feel like they mean anything anymore, just some pretty stars. Are those stars actually out there, beyond some dome on the spirulita, or are they a projection like the clouds and everything else, designed to create the illusion of being outside? Probably just a thing. Cheers! You take a small sip. Even knowing what lies underneath, you can't help but be a little awestruck at how big the big top looks. The multicolored lights and the way that the stars seem to hang in midair are almost hypnotizing. You can only imagine what the experience would be like with the seats packed and Marvis up on stage addressing the crowd. Even the idea is enough to bring tears to your eyes. You feel like you can see the slimmest glimpse of what helps bind the Purples together, and you think you have an idea of what the Empire's afraid of. The ghost images that were floating in rings floor and gone now, leaving only the shadows of the upper reaches of the circus tent. Now this is the kind of stage you can imagine Marvis performing on. You don't think that it's possible to broadcast a dreamscape though. That feels like it breaks several laws of physics, even under the admittedly loose interpretation they work under here. Yeah. I guess there's really nothing else here. Alright. Let's get out the dream. Alright. Let's go over to... I guess the main field. What's going on? You don't see Karako anywhere around now. There isn't a trace of where she went. You're trying hard not to panic. After all, this is her home, except that something about this place feels completely off all the time. Again, without Marvis or Karako or anyone to help keep your focus, you're feeling extremely alone and vulnerable. You're feeling extremely submissive and breedable. What? You spend a few minutes searching through the stage area, but you can't seem to see anything interesting or out of place. Now you look at it more closely, you're not sure that this thing is a tilt-a-whirl. It is a tilt-a-whirl. You think it's a scrambler? Is that what it's called? Either way, you're pretty sure it's not working right now. You can't tell if this tent is in the process of being set up or broken down. You guess it doesn't really matter all that much. No one's around to do either. You really want to play the games. You feel that this is, for some reason, absolutely necessary for your progression. But you can't play the games like this. They're not even working. It doesn't look like the Ferris wheels worked in a long time, if ever, which is too bad, because you'd bet you'd have a great view of the carnival from up there. That would be nice. Get a nice bird's eye view, but alas, 'twas not to be. Now that you're starting to get used to what the carnival looks like in the glow of the moon mist, you're starting to actually pay attention to everything lining the midway. Even though everything has a strangely ethereal quality to it, there's one thing that really stands out, calls to you almost. Tucked off to the side is a game with Garten of Tube Cat written. Is that a Garten of Ban reference? What the fuck? What the Sigma? Well, it probably wouldn't hurt to play just one game. Despite the advertising of tickets, you don't see there's anyone there to vend tickets or anyone to take said tickets. Well, fuck. Here in the Dreamscape, the Ferris wheel definitely looks a lot more functional, but you suspect it's just as much of an illusion as anything else here. You've managed to resist the call of the game's glittering lights and loud repetitive noises so far, but you don't think you can anymore. After all, what's one game? Maybe you could win valuable prizes. You think you see a magician Bubsy and Bobcat plush up there. Oh, okay. Bonk. Alright. Watch this. It's easy. Too easy. Am I gonna get jump scared? Don't do it. Don't do it. You wouldn't, right? Watch. Okay, this is annoying as fuck. But we're doing it. Watch this. The fucking cats. I'm too good. I'm too good at clicking. Oh! Ah! It scared the shit out of me. What happened? Hey, you beat the high score. Time to reap your sweet rewards. Why would you cuck me out of the thing? Why would you do a thing instead of a fucking victory tune? Oh, you're allowed click from the game stand like shiny expensive ticket, but nothing seems to come out. Plus, looks like the game's out of order now, and that's not Bubsy and Bobcat, it's just cheap Cubsy and Cardinal. What a ripoff. What the fuck? I did that for nothing? I got jump startled for nothing? Fuck you. Anyways. I guess the caravans next. As you walk by the trailers and caravans that line the sides of the path, you can't help but notice that a lot of them appear to be completely empty. Layers of dust cover the windows everywhere. Something hits you that you felt before, a sense of overwhelming, unsettling emptiness. The shivers that run up your neck when you walk into an abandoned building, knowing that there used to be people living there. You can't help but think of the dead buildings in the city, the barren streets of Alternia, the barracks with their empty bunks. Your hand straight to the can of moon mist sitting in your hoodie pocket. Don't indeed. Doesn't look like any of these caravans is important enough to warrant further investigation. You wonder what it would have looked like here if it wasn't full of purple bloods, and if they were full of purple bloods and they weren't being actively suppressed by the Empire and Glub Glub. It doesn't look like there's anything else important about the purple bloods, even if it is very cool looking. Given the blood on the door, feeling this car might belong to Chahut. Doesn't look like anyone's home though. You kind of want to check inside if there's any clue where she's gone, but something tells you that it wouldn't be a great idea. You feel like you're kind of run of your bad idea tab up a little bit high already. Yeah, being here. Marvis's caravan, the lights are still on, but you can't hear or see any sign of him now. What the fuck? What the fuck? Looks like there's a hole in the street. Don't do it. There's no need. Cheer. The cool nighttime mist teases your ankles as you walk along the neatly carved path along the brightly colored caravans. In the distance, you can hear the muted sounds of music drifting over the tents at the big top and the facades of the midway. Even knowing full well how unreal this is, you've seen the beauty of it. But deep inside of it, you feel the same thing you felt this whole journey, a deep, abiding sense of disconnection that you've come to associate with Alternia. Because here, no one gets to be a part of anything. Your friends exist as islands in the isolation of Alternian society. But maybe that can change. Maybe there's another way for Alternia to exist. Your hand strays to the Canfago red pop in your hoodie's pocket. It's still basically impossible to figure out what actual physical structure this corresponds to. You're not even sure how the dreamscape works exactly. Like, are you actually interacting with these environments? Or are you just kind of playing with rocks and sticks and stuff? Just trying to think about it makes you dizzy. As cool as this is, you don't think you should try to do something like, say, stick your head in. Your track record with the infinite void of space is, well, let's just call it a mixed bag. Alright. Back to reality. I think what they're trying to get at here is the real space back in the waking world. They make it as depressing and dour as possible. And, you know, the fucking dourness of it all makes you want to drink, and then you drink to forget the depressingness of it, and it's like, oh, well, time to drink again once it all wears off, and then you get stuck in the dream, and then you're just fucked. Marvis? As soon as you step back to Marvis' caravan, you feel your head spin at half turn and suddenly think you're gonna puke. Okay, false alarm on that one at least, but you feel like the buzz of the Fago is definitely wearing off, and all you can see are the raw boards that make up the floors and walls of the caravan, and the pitted tent that makes up the roof. Marvis is nowhere to be seen. You wonder if maybe there's some clue around here about where he went. Looks like you can adjust the lights here by messing with the bulbs. Why would you want to mess with the lights and do that? You don't know. You just do stuff sometimes. It usually works out. Okay, sometimes. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Wait. Fuck. Wait. Fuck. Let's fucking go! The lights adjust so you can barely make out something hidden behind a piece of loose glass on the mirror. Carefully, you pry the piece loose and retrieve the card from underneath. Let's go! Weird, it looks like a small business card or something, but you can't read the text on here at all. Well, that was weird. A cursory glance at the shells is enough to tell you that nothing here is going to be especially useful. Maybe if you had some kind of puzzle where you needed to construct a fake mustache using glue and cat hair, you could use some of the spirit gum. But where would you even find a cat in a place like this? That's a ridiculous thought to begin with. How would such an improbable situation ever come up? Sure. The collection of wigs, feather boas, and fake horns is enticing, but you don't have the time to play around with any of that right now. You got friends to find. As appealing as the prospect of trying on some very cool clothes while Marvis is out is, you probably shouldn't mess with this stuff too much. Also, don't you like stink this high to high heaven? You don't know. You never really thought of yourself as a hat person, but maybe that's worth reconsidering. Maybe it's not so much that you're not a hat person in some intrinsic way, but you haven't found the right hat to match your whole vibe. That's it. When you get back home, you're going to conduct some more research on hats. Let's fucking go. Huge, actually. Hats are based. Wear hats. Wear more hats. And poke around. Alright, what was the thing we got? Sick. I guess that's it. Wicked. Let's go back to rundown caravans. Let me save real quick. We went to Marvis's place. Bro, I'm gonna have to, like... If I'm taking too long, I'm gonna have to cut out stuff, because I have no clue where the fuck to go. I think I went a little bit everywhere. I'm in the main field. Oh, there it is. There's something. This definitely wasn't here before. You reach down and pick up a card. Weird. You can't seem to read what's written on it at all. You stare down at the twin cards in your hands, trying to... Oh, hey, it's the twins. Trying to decipher exactly what the garbled writing means. The closer you look, the more your head hurts. Suddenly, two cards seem kind of phased into each other. Probably not super normal behavior for physical objects to do that, but you're so far past caring about what's normal here. You still can't make heads nor tails of the writing, but somehow you kind of get the sense of what it means. An address in a place with no street signs, and nary a trace of a comforting sight of your beloved postal service boxes. And you know where to go. You're almost there, just a little bit past caravans out in the wilderness. Your head is aching from Fago withdrawal, you guess? You consider taking another swig, but somehow you think it's important to be stone cold sober for this one. It feels weird to think of this as walking into the wilderness, but it's the words that sticks into your mind. Alright. Oh boy, here we go again. Oh boy! As soon as you see the mansion clawing its way over the crest of the hill, you stop in your tracks. Your mind goes to two places at once. Back to another time when you were hanging out with Purple Bloods in a decrepit mansion. And another mansion you've been in much more recently. Hey, Karako. Honk. You didn't even notice Karako walk up next to you. Where has she been? She glances up the mansion over the hill. On the other side, you hear the twig snap and quickly turn to see Marvis standing there and leaning against his cane. Does he happen to know more about this incredibly creepy, probably supernatural mansion? Marvis winks and takes a step forward, holding up his cane to point at the mansion.
Buddy, this is the second longest place to ever fucking exist.
Nice! So we're going in?
Second only to the OG.
The OG?
Place this place was based on. The motherfucking shadow that falls over all of us. Best we be heading inside now.
It doesn't seem safe.
Ain't safe. No place is.
True. Honk! You notice that Karako has just been standing there, staring at the mansion while Marvis is talking. She looks... You don't think frightened is the word for it? More like concerned. Karako nods and signs something that pretty clearly agrees with your assessment, but she's going to go inside all the same, isn't she? Honk. There's no hesitation in her. Karako steps forward on the path, walking towards the mansion. Well, if everyone's being brave, and now you're alone, standing in the shadow, taking a deep breath and staying yourself, you walk up the path. Let's rock. The cold seeps into you as soon as you step across the foyer, creeping up into your very bones. The bones. There's something deeply familiar about this hallway. Something deeply unsettling. Behind your door slams into place. You run over to check it, but there's no way the door is budging. Okay. But damn. Talk about Caucasian. Turning back to the hallway you look down in, everything swims around your head. Ugh. What the hell? The hallway extends and stretches up above you, tapering out into utter blackness of the void. You call out down in the hall, hoping that Marvis and Karako haven't gone too far yet. Is anyone there?
Oh shit! Is that who I think it is?
I don't know. Why would they be here?
Who cares? If they're here to play with us again, what does it matter?
Because it's probably just another trick.
Hey y'all, you're not even surprised when they appear in front of you. The gang's almost all here after all. We got, what, 4/5 of the gang here, plus one extra person we didn't know existed. Hey, what's up?
We're not a gang.
I was about to say, bro, chill the fuck out.
Just the two of us, just like before.
But they must have seen Marvis and Karako coming, right? It was just a minute ago.
Oh, we haven't seen them in a long time.
What?
Just Chahut. She's in the library.
I need to see her.
She never wants to play with us though. Just obsessing over her books.
It's her job.
At least it's pretty here.
Yeah?
I don't like it. It's cold all the time.
So, this is going to sound weird, but you kind of need to get everyone together and talk about some stuff. I know that seems apparently physically impossible, since you say you've never seen them at all, somehow. But yeah, we need to go.
Oh, we love talking about stuff. One of our favorite things to do.
We're happy to hear you out, if you want.
But we don't know where anyone else is.
Like we said.
It can't be helped.
The twins disappear into the depths of the mansion, like they're just kind of gone all of a sudden. Why can't you just have a normal time with them? That's what I'm saying. Alright, so now we're in... So now we are officially in this place with no meter, so that's cool. The walls are lined with curtains that are speckled with flecks of light, almost like stars. Beyond the curtains, everything fades into a blue-black haze. The ceiling extends so far upwards that it's lost in darkness, not stars like some of the other dreamscapes, just full-on dead black. Looking at it makes you uncomfortable. The window up above looks like something out of a church in an anime. Pale moonlight streams down to the hallway, casting a spotlight on the floor below. Okay, I guess we'll just continue on. I guess let's go to the library. Actually, let's save again. I can never be too careful about this sort of thing. Library. In the Fago dreamscape, the library seems impossibly long and slightly intangible. The center of the room is domed by a strangely shaded pool of liquid, and the sky above opens up into unfamiliar stars. Books line the shelves in neat rows, but most of them seem to be missing titles. Behind you, someone stirs. Hey, child.
Child, you're far from home.
Indeed. I am always far from home. You turn around and grin at child. Hey, long time no see. She might not remember you.
Well, I remember. You appeared before me as a supplicant, a seeker of righteous knowledge for our messiahs.
Hey, she does remember. That's great. She's not, like, mad or anything, is she? Your track record with old friends has been kind of mixed so far. Child laughs.
My sweet child, if I were mad at you, you would already be dead.
That is very fair. Chahut stretches to her full length, grins at you, and walks over to lean up against one of the shelves. She seems to be checking out some of the books. Let me do that as well. The books are pristine here, glossy volumes full of history. These are accounts of the early empires told from the perspective of the Condens and those who supported her. Well, they're probably not very interesting. You can't make out all the titles, but from what you can see, it looks like the upper shelves contain a lot of collections of stories and fables. You get the feeling that if you were to look through them, you'd find a lot of glowing praise for the Hamel spectrum in the Empire. Probably. What the hell? The center of the room is a pool, you guess. Whatever it is, a bunch of tables sink below the surface, fading into the murky depths of whatever liquid it is. What the fuck? These leather-bound tomes appear to be full of ritual importance to the clown religion, but there's something off about them. It's like they're missing some key parts, and the focus of the Grand High Blood Empress is hard to ignore. The ceiling above opens up into an impossible starscape, too many stars packed into a small space, swirling and merging into each other. Weird. Cool. So what are you doing here?
Contemplating the ever-shifting mysteries that our glorious messiahs have put before me.
Okay, that's great. In, basic terms, please. In layman terms.
Giving thanks for the night that brought me to this twilight repository of our people's fragmented knowledge.
In layman's terms, she's stuck here, isn't she?
Yes, child. I am stuck. The Merfolk ones have failed to illuminate a path forward, though they've provided sustenance for nights now.
Good. Nice. Good one. Fucking nice.
So I pore over these holy texts and slowly lose my faith in that grand plan.
Maybe you can help some out. You're at least occasionally good at that.
My once aspirant sibling, you're really fucking not.
She's not wrong. Oh, sorry.
We weren't made to be equals in ability, child. It's not the way of things. Deep in your pusher, you know you have a role to play too.
Have you talked to her maid spirit? You talked to Ankanai before you came here. She seemed pretty confident the child would be okay.
That's my girl. She trusts me as much as I trust her.
Which is a lot.
Yes, child. Obviously. I've seen wigglers fail less at context clues. Does she have plans to come after me?
You don't think that she does. You're pretty sure Ankai doesn't even know exactly how you get here.
That makes sense. This is a cursed place. I don't feel the light of the mirthful ones here. Only a shadow copy of it. As if someone was trying to conceal something from me.
Chahut looks around the library and frowns deeply.
If only my girl Amicia were here, she'd know what to do.
Well, your guy. About that. About that. You actually talked to Amicia. You talked to Amicia not long ago, back in Alternia. He's a he now.
Oh? Then how is the little Tara doing?
Actually, it's he now.
Oh.
Chahut stops for me as if she's processing. Processing.
Well, my little brother is doing well. I wish you were here. Motherfucker always inspired me.
You think he's doing okay? He's off murdering people, I think. Do you think he's planning to fight a one-troll battle against the Empire? Last you saw, he had a bunch of weapons and a very crazy look in his eyes.
Oh, I know the look well, child. Ready to wage a motherfucking war for what he believes in. He would have made a truly righteous member of the church.
I'm sure. Chahut refuses to explain on her utter lack of surprise, but you guess when you've been exposed to enough weird stuff, it all just kind of blends together. Sure. As you talk to any of the others, You're into the the Solels earlier, and they mentioned Chahut specifically. At least she's seen them, right?
I saw them, but they seem disinterested in partaking in the joys of study.
They seem like a rambunctious duo. Or, I guess they're technically the same person? Sure. Chahut is gritting her teeth. You can't help but wonder if maybe she's feeling frustrated by what's happening here.
Normally, I would be overjoyed. The opportunity to peruse the holy text of my ancestors. But now I feel like I'm trapped in a motherfucking maze. The books offer no salvation.
She hasn't spoken to Marvis or anyone else?
No, child. I know you're a bit soft in the pan.
Damn, she said you stupid as hell.
This.
She sighs heavily. I don't know why that mystery reader lost the fucking brain power to communicate.
A pity. In other circumstances, this would bring me such joy.
Okay, holy text? She mentioned holy text of some kind?
Yes. What do you think this library was for, child?
Information. You shrug. You hadn't thought about it much.
Clearly.
You don't think much.
There's knowledge here, little one. So much knowledge. Sadly, incomplete knowledge right now.
What knowledge does she mean, exactly? And what's missing?
Child, your mind couldn't fully understand. Knowledge of our people's history, of the story of our oppression, the nature of Glib itself. As to what's missing, there are several key volumes I need. Look for them everywhere, but they are elusive motherfuckers.
Okay. You think Marvis has a plan. You're not exactly sure what it is, but you think Marvis is planning something. He keeps things pretty close to his massive chest, though.
Of course he has a plan.
Chahut rolls her eyes. You're sensing this is a sore subject.
It doesn't concern you. You need not worry about it.
Very well.
Brother Marvis and I had some disagreements recently.
It strikes you as unnecessarily formal to call him that. Again, probably reinforcing the whole they're not getting along thing. There's no need to poke and prod. About the missing books? Why can't she find the books? Is it a normal reason or one of those vaguely supernatural reasons you're becoming all too familiar with?
I can't leave this motherfucking room.
You look around for the way you came in, about to point it out, but it looks like it isn't there. You got no idea how you got here, but you seem to be able to move freely inside the mansion, at least. Maybe you could help her find the books. Chahut looks you up and down slowly. Not a hard feat, considering you're like a third of her height.
Perhaps. Your short stature and tiny arms will allow you to search every crevice of this place.
Is she messing with you?
I would never mock the gifts the Messiah saw fit to grant you.
I feel like she's half messing with you. So...
Yes, little one. That would be appreciated. 7 of the books are gone from my side. Become my righteous Hierophant and bring them to me.
Hierophant? Alright, that's it. I'm not gonna delve further because I'm not a fucking idiot. Let's go to the red room, the red room, the red room, red room, red room. Under the influence of the Fago, the bedroom looks richly appointed, but everything is proportioned and angled all wrong. Is that lamp sideways?
We've tried everything, but nothing works. What we're saying is we're fucking stuck. It's not funny. But what else can we do right now?
Wait, wasn't Barzin the loud, excited one from before? Oh right, this is their thing, you forgot.
If you find a way out, you have to tell us.
Oh, there's a book. There's a book just kind of floating in the middle of the air. That's definitely wasn't there before. You reach out and grab the book. The title, written in Old Alternate, reads The Rituals. That's unsettling. The paintings are abstract. Swirls and swipes of color that seem to shift even as you look at them. The frames themselves hang in midair, suspended by nothing. Something about the look of the lamp reminds you of a lava lamp. The way it casts a subtle red glow and almost seems to flow like liquid. Also it's sideways, which is extremely atypical for lamps. You want to go check the dresser and see if there's anything useful in it, but you can't seem to get close to it. Every time you move back towards that part of the room, it extends away from you. Eventually, you just give up. It was probably just full of junk and sour grapes anyway. Sour grapes? The fuck? You put your... what? The bed looks comfortable, but all of its angles are wrong. When you put your hand on it, it feels soft. Too soft, actually. You think that if you lie down in bed, you probably won't be getting up again. You'll never get up again. I wonder... is it time? You take a small sip of the cafe when you sense clarity returning. This is the first room, and the mansion actually seems to have windows. Outside, you can see the carnival, torn down like it's ready to be transported somewhere else. You give the window a quick try, but of course it's stuck. You consider smashing the window, but you have a feeling that it wouldn't work any more than trying to open it did. Not Karako. Karako shakes her head and points at the window, then down at the smashed lamp on the ground. Guess that didn't work, huh? She frowns. Honk. Karako jumps onto the ratty mattress and rocks back and forth slowly. There's a book. Sticking out from under the cover of the bed is a slender book. Pulling it out, you see the old Alternian title, The Inheritance. This must be one of the books that Chahut was looking for. Oh god, it's so distorted. Okay, so there are two versions of the area. There's reality and augmented. The windows look over the carnival. You should be able to climb right out of them, but it seems like there's no way to get them open. A quick tap on the glass reveals that it's probably too thick to break. This bed has clearly seen better days. The mattress is ripped, the stuffing peeling out everywhere, and the streets are tattered and stained. It looks like it might have been luxurious once, but those days ended eons ago. You open the drawers to the dresser, hoping to find something useful. Instead, you're only met with a pile of dust and a bunch of oddly colored beetles that scuttle off into the darkness as soon as the light hits them. Nice. Hey, Karako, how's it going? Have you found any of the others? Karako frowns and shakes her head in frustration. Honk honk. She makes a quick sign with her hands. You don't know that one. Karako groans and walks over to the corner of the room and... Wait, wasn't there a door there just now? You came through a door, you're pretty sure. Honk? She makes a pantomime look in the door and not finding anything. Oh yeah, you're definitely sensing a certain weird shit happening theme here. With an exaggerated shrug, Karako walks back to the bed in the middle of the room and sits down heavily, causing the rusting old mattress springs to creak. You're working on figuring it out, okay? She grins at you and makes a gesture that looks like it's fine. So you want to leave Alternia? You've kind of been wrapped up in dealing with everything that's happening here, but you should probably explain exactly what's happening. So basically, you spend a few minutes explaining the whole deal to Karako about the locked timeline, scratch, her powers, all that good stuff. It's actually kind of refreshing to get a chance to rehash your well-prepared speech about all this stuff. The whole dream world created by Glub Glub thing has really thrown you off your stride. Honk, honk, honk. Karako's grinning with excitement at the end of your speech, but you know, as exciting as all this sounds, there's still the problem with Scratch. Honk. Karako glares. Yeah, you're not a fan either. You're still worried that Scratch is going to be a problem in the future. He hasn't really been doing anything, but you can't help but worry that he's still watching you. You're just trying to stay focused. Honestly, more often than not, you've been helping figure out how to make things work for the folks who'd rather stay in this dimension, which feels a little weird given what you originally came here for. Honk? She signs with her hands, then points at herself and makes a face like she wants to ask you a question. Oh wait, does she want to go back to your dimension with you? Karako grins and nods enthusiastically. Well, yeah, you guess you could do that. Karako smiles and makes a sign. You can't figure it out. She tries again. This time she walks over and draws a symbol in the dust with her fingers. A symbol recognized. Looks like Bronya's sign. Karako nods and smiles. Honk. You want to see Bronya again? Karako nods and gestures enthusiastically. You don't need to know ASL to figure out what that means. It's been a while. Wait, what? I fat-fingered it again. It's been a while since you saw Bronya, right? Honk. She nods and gestures towards her heart and then makes a breaking gesture with her hands. Yeah, you can understand that. The next gesture is, it's more complicated, and you really can't follow it. You think maybe something like a group of people? Family. 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 Honk. Karako nods and motions for you to continue. Okay, so like to J-Buds, head shake, not that. The other purples, Karako nods and makes kind of a doubling gesture with her hand. She misses Bronya and the other purple bloods are important to her. A nod, yeah, that's what you thought. So, funny thing about that, she's not planning to leave. You offered to take Bronya and the other J-Buds with you back to the Dark Timeline, but they all decided to stay behind an Alternia instead. Karako puts her hands out her sides with her palms up. It feels like a question. Well, she's wondering why. You can't really speak for Bronya and the others, but you got the sense that they saw a way to try to improve things for other Alternians. The grubs and such in the caverns, to give them a life that isn't just defined by what the Empire wants for them. Honk? She points to herself and down at the ground. Does she want to know if she's able to go back to Alternia? You guess so? She did seem pretty capable. Karako shrugs and looks around, then makes a couple quick motions with her hands, ending with unfolding one onto the other. She doesn't want to leave the others, does she? Karako shakes her head. Well, you can't make that decision for her or any of the others. Karako nods, her eyes cast downward. Yeah. Have you seen any books? Honk. Karako says and shows the book he found faded in cloth, and embossed on the cover the word Carnival. Karako opens the book and scans her fingers over the text, miming confusion while she points at the text. You're guessing she can't read all Alternian. Honk. She nods and grins at you. Okay, that doesn't surprise you very much. You're guessing it wasn't exactly something Brawny was super well versed in, huh? Karako shakes her head. Honk. She looks sad and makes a sign with her fingers you don't understand. Sorry, but thank you for the books. Books number 5, 6, and 7. Thank you. We can't leave. Oh, we can. We're back to the hallway. There's a book. You reach down and find one of the books you're looking for. The title is written in an alternative and appears to read The Archon. A sense of paintings of various purple bloods line the wall in various states of decay. You have no idea who any of these people are. Who are you people? You can't tell if the debris left on the floor is a result of natural decay or someone or something rampaging through the hallway. You'd really prefer not to have that particular question answered. You quickly search the dresser, but there doesn't seem to be anything important inside, just a bunch of dust and a mouse. Mouse. The ceiling is lined with decaying plaster and lit by a series of ghostly green-yellow lamps. It's a high ceiling, but it definitely has a finite ending point, unlike the Star-Speckled Dream World's version of this hallway. Where else? Bruh. Let's go back to the library. The odor of mildew and rot permeates your nostrils, reminding you vaguely of the smell of an abandoned mall you visited with Daria once. The books on the shelves range in condition from somewhat water damage to absolutely unsalvageable, heaped onto decaying shelves and piled onto the moldering carpet.
If it isn't the being of the owl themselves.
Oh shit, you didn't see Mars before. Has he had a chance to talk to any of the others?
No, I haven't been able to find a way out of the library.
You look around the room and, you're not actually sure how you managed to get in.
Shit, you ain't playing by the same rules as us.
You damn right I ain't.
It's all good. Got a lot to fucking read.
Marvis laughs and walks over to one of the shelves, thumbing through some of the books. Most of the books here look like they've been heavily censored. Huge chunks are blacked out or torn away. The pieces that remain look like they discuss religious rituals. Nice. The books in this section appears to be history books. You notice large chunks of the text have been ripped out, especially in the sections that would address the early history of the clown religion. This section contains books of religious rituals. Most of the books look more recent than some of the others, and they're still largely intact. So they're having their history censored. As most things end up being censored in Alternia, this, unfortunately, is nothing new. But it still sucks all the same. This looks like a section of books that mostly contain stories and fables, some of which are lavishly illustrated. Pieces of the books have been burned away at some point. Damn, book burning, book tearing, book waterlogging. Most of these books have been redacted, blotted out with ink so you can't read them. From context, it looks like it might have once been a list of important figures within the clown religion. These books have been blotted out, largely destroyed, so they had a genealogy of the Harris and Empress going back before the convents. You can't read the language these books are written in, and they look ancient. They have a number of illustrations that can look like they're torn books on clown mysticism. What is this place? He said this was the second wrongest place to ever exist, and that's got you more than a little bit nervous.
It should frighten the shit out of you, buddy. Meant every word.
But what even is this? It doesn't feel like it belongs here, not even by the logic of the Dream Carnival.
Cause it don't belong here, obviously. Know how to figure that shit out. As to the precise story, I don't know everything. But this house is all haunted, buddy. And I ain't talking about ghosts. Don't forget it.
Has he talked to any others?
Not since we got here. Doesn't help to be fucking trapped.
Seems like the Soleils are able to move around the mansion at least a little bit. You saw them in the entry hall and they're able to find Chahut.
Not a surprise. Those two always been different to the rest of us. Got something in common with you, I suspect.
Well, in that you're apparently able to move freely in this place too. I guess he's right.
You see the others? Tell them I got a plan.
What is he planning exactly? You're hearing a lot about his plans, but you have to ask, what exactly is he planning? Because so far, it seems like this is mostly just based on vibes and not actual concrete info.
Oh, ye of little faith. Ain't gonna let me go with this, are you, buddy?
No, you really like an explanation. You feel like you're pretty far into this thing already, and you're sick of stumbling blindly through it.
We're gonna make first contact. Gonna take that shit up to the highest motherfucking power there is around here.
The tentacle? You're not gonna lie, that sounds like an absolutely insane plan.
Buddy, that tentacles are linked right into the mind of Glibgalib, been ruminating on these holy books. Think we got a chance to talk our way into an understanding.
He thinks that the tentacle is sentient?
Nah, buddy. Not the tentacle, but the thing attached to it. Got a mind like you or me. Well, that might be a motherfucking oversimplification, but you know.
Okay, well, you're not entirely convinced this plan is a good one, but it does like oh, man. It can't be worse than simply sitting around waiting for stuff to just happen. Fair enough. You see any holy texts? You were talking to Chahut, and she mentioned you need to find some old books.
I see she got a similar plan to mine.
Yeah, you're not still sure about that, but a similar approach at least, maybe.
Well, just so happens I got one of the holy texts here. Had a feeling someone would be needing this.
Nice. Marvis walks nearby table and grabs a book. The cover appears to be an old Eternian, which for some reason seems to be well within your ability to understand. The maze?
A story about a troll trapped in a maze of the motherfucking mind.
Sounds ominous, and may be appropriate given your current circumstances. Marvis grins at you.
Sounds about right, buddy.
How much do you know?
You sure you want to answer that, buddy? It's a motherfucking sad story.
You feel like you've been through enough bullshit to deserve some answers.
Shit. MSPAR. You ain't wrong about that. Been through a mountain of pain to get here.
So is he planning to give you even a single straight answer?
What I know? This place is a prison. Not just for us, but for the source of the dream, too.
The piece of Glub means? Marvis nods, looking thoughtful.
Been piecing it together. Reading the histories that are here in this rotting shit pile of a library. The Horde Terror's got a long history with our people, thanks to the HBIC herself.
The contents? Again, Marvis nods.
Well, for her bullshit, we be on the same foot as anyone else. Don't know the whole story, but I know she was the one who chained our people to those things. Worse than that, fixed her own lineage in irons for a taste of power. Daughter after daughter, each of them bound by the same blood.
I think we already know at least some of this, right? Like, we know that, the Empress either kills or kills and takes the power of the ones that can succeed her. It's like a fight for succession, you know? But I think Marvis is hinting at something a lot more sinister than that. Siphoning power, gathering all of the violet bloods? No, the fuchsia bloods up and siphoning their power? He's talking about the system of the heiresses? Marvis places a hand on your shoulder and smiles. There's something deeply sad about behind it.
Very motherfucking same, buddy. Their history and ours, we've been tied together for thousands of sweeps.
Does he know more about Glub? The lesson on the history of the purples and the fuchsias and the Horde Terrors was interesting, but you're still confused about Glub specifically. What is it? Why that one specific being?
The unlucky one. The one that the Condes claimed as her lucis for countless generations. What a sick fucking joke. But it ain't that thing's fault, buddy.
But it's helping to keep them all trapped here, using the dreamscape to keep them from taking over this Sphere leader or whatever.
Nah. The dream is just how that thing tries to talk. Can't exactly hop on our DMs.
Fair enough. That seems like a fair point, but you can't help but think he's making a lot of assumptions about exactly what's going on.
But I'm working on it. Why you think I wanted to be here to begin with?
Fair enough. Alright. Fair enough. Is there really no other books here? Are these all the books? I don't remember. You're gonna go back over, sipping at the Fago. There's a place you can stay in the dream as long as you need to. Charles. What kind of disagreements did you have? Fuck it.
It's complicated, child. I doubt you have the head for it.
You're right, but I want to know anyway. She should try you. You have a remarkable ability to hold an absolutely ridiculous amount of trivia inside your brain. Charles seems to consider this for a minute before she nods thoughtfully.
Perhaps.
Oh damn, did she have to tell us?
What do you know about the nature of the being who made this place?
Does she mean Gleb? Charles
A
nods.
singular projection of an unimaginably vast whole. Marvis believes that we can speak to it directly.
And she disagrees with that.
No more than you could commune with the scuttlebug, little one. But the texts of the mirthful one speak to the true nature of this being. I've seen glimpses of it, but not the whole. If I had the missing text...
She sighs and shrugs.
It's nothing, little one. Not your concern.
Fair enough. Alright. Back to the hallway. There should be a book here. Yo! That's weird. You could have sworn this wasn't here before. Not only that, but there seems to be something more real about the book than the surrounding dreamscape. You pick it up and look at the cover, and it'll turn into spelling out the bleed. That's incredibly ominous. Alright, 1, 2... Oh, we're missing 3. Fuck. Where's 3? Is there... Bruh. Back to the... Right. Yo. Holy questions! Anyway. Cool. Yo, how long you been stuck here?
For fucking ever!
Okay, but in, like, sweeps?
We came in here a few cycles ago. The mansion just kind of appeared.
It seems like this mansion follows wherever you two go, which is weird. Is that a normal thing? For things just appear out of nowhere? The twins shrug and Basil cackles.
Happens sometimes. Weird shit just kind of happens to us.
I can guess that.
We figured it was just the same as the carnival. All smoke and mirrors.
And we fucking love smoke and mirrors.
Did Chahut come in looking for them then?
We think she probably did, but she's stuck in here, just like us.
Ha! She's silly. She thinks she can either kill or study her way out of everything.
It's not working, anyway. She's trapped in the library.
Wait a second. How can they move between the rooms so freely?
We don't fucking know.
Maybe because this is like the mansion we were trapped in that one time.
They remember that?
Yeah, no shit. Stuck in a stupid fucking mansion with a stupid fucking alien.
The stupid fucking alien being...
Yeah, that was what we were implying.
Great. Wonderful. Have they seen anyone else?
Just Chahut.
She's so fucking boring right now. Usually she's more fun.
Right now, she seems focused on trying to figure something out in the library.
Not like she's got any other choice.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's stuck in there.
So they haven't seen Karako or Marvis? The twins glance at each other and shake their heads.
Nope. Not them either.
You're getting the sense that here in this mansion, the dreamscape and the real world are even more separated than on the carnival.
We don't know shit about that.
Sick. Alright, so what do I think about Glub Glub?
What do you mean by that? That's such a vague thing to ask.
That's what we are, vague as fuck.
Are you always like this?
Yes. Well, yeah, you kinda a area. You kinda area. I'm just kinda area. You kinda are. You're just wondering. You seem to be hearing a lot of contradictory things about Glib Glib, not just here, but all over the place. It's an eldritch being from beyond the stars, but it's also Fefri's Lucis. It eats trolls, maybe? You were never super clear on exactly what was going on with that. Vast Glub? Is any of this ringing any bells for them?
We don't know much about Glib Glib, but we do know that the tentacle whispers to us sometimes.
Who the fuck is Fefri?
Okay, some of that feels like an important new information. What does it tell them?
It's hard to understand.
See?
It's louder if we
That
get
one
closer
said
to its
Fefri!
tone in the sense of the carnival.
Pfeffery, whatever. My other video mentions talking about Pfeffry's name. Looks like surplus wins once again. It's hard to understand. It gets louder and closer Guitar Center Carnival. Sure. The Helter Skelter by the Dream Carousel? Yeah, you kind of got the sense it was important. What the giant glowing purple sun and all. Speaking of that, what's that about?
We don't fucking know.
They have been trapped in here, MS Period. That was a really stupid question.
There's a lot around here that doesn't make sense to us. You assume we just know everything about every mysterious thing?
I don't know why MSP Reader is just, like, being stupid. I just don't get it. You prefer not to answer that question, on the grounds that it might make you look like some kind of insensitive asshole. You're a little late on that one, bud. Are they part of the clown church?
We don't know. Are you?
I don't know, are you? You're pretty sure you're not.
It's not a simple answer, is what we mean.
Okay, because that's not at all what Basil said. Like, not even a little
We
bit.
don't owe you an explanation.
We were born into the church in the same way any purple is.
But we don't, like, go to church. That's stupid.
We don't really think about it much. We guess.
You think that's fine. You're not sure how you feel about all the clown stuff either. Mostly just confuses you.
Have you considered that that's because you're kind of an idiot?
Hey. Alright, whatever. You talk to Marvis.
Is he here in the mansion?
Yeah, he's actually in the library, but like the library in the real world, not the dream world. Is that making sense?
Nah. Yes.
Sick.
It makes sense. This place doesn't follow the same rules as the rest of the carnival.
Well, in any case, Marvis has some theories about communicating with Glib Glib and trying to, you're not sure, work something out.
Work something out? That's so fucking stupid! We're not sure that this is the kind of thing that can be worked out, is what we mean. Seriously, this is the best fucking joke I've ever heard!
I don't know, I'm not sure. Well, you're not sure how you feel about it yet.
That's a very middle-of-the-road kind of answer.
Yeah. No shit, Sherlock. That's because it was meant to be like that.
We mean you're being a fucking coward.
True. And I'll keep being a coward until it proves to be beneficial to be one or the other.
Anyway, we don't agree with what Marvis is doing. Even if he's older, that doesn't make him smarter.
I don't think it's a bad idea. I think it's probably not a grand idea, but I'm going for the revolution route, so I don't really give a fuck. I don't know which route's gonna be the revolution route, so whatever. Although I talked to Charles.
She's still giving a shit about not studying more?
Actually, yeah, you guess she is. She seems not to be super happy with that, but also pretty close to practically figuring out what to do.
She probably loves being here with all these old books and stuff.
You feel like it's kind of complicated. The whole being trapped thing seems to definitely put a damper on the enjoyment she's getting out of
Well,
this.
maybe she should have thought of that before getting trapped.
Aren't they trapped here too?
Obviously. We're all trapped here.
Looking for books. You two are
Sounds
insufferable.
fucking boring. Have you tried checking the library?
No, these motherfuckers. They'd be glad they're in the fucking dream. Thing is, you're looking for the specific books for Chahut, and she can't leave the library, so...
Yeah. We get it. We're not wigglers anymore. We know how things work.
Hey, you're both still stupid as well. So if they happen to see any ancient holy texts around,
As a matter of fact,
this little hinge with a tome bound, it really hope it's leather. It has a title written in old Alternating reads The Pillars.
we can't even read this book.
Because you stupid as it. You guess it makes sense. You guess old Alternating isn't taught in Alternating primary school. Maybe in clown college? Is that a thing?
That was a pretty stupid thing to say.
It looks like you managed final 7 books that Charles was looking for. You should head back and let her know. You two are insufferable. You're almost as insufferable as the fucking 4chan duo. Holy shit. Hey, Charles. You found the missing books.
Little one, I knew you wouldn't disappoint. Give me those. Sit down. This will take a minute.
A few minutes later, after about a half an hour, you hear some commotion in the library, and the twin forms of Barzum and Bazil appear, seemingly walking right through the walls.
Chahut? Are you here? Yeah, come on, stop with the boring-ass books for just 1 minute. We wanted to hang out.
Little ones, now is not the time. Lay your righteous energy on this one instead.
Why? Why? Like why? But why though? Like why? Barzum turns to you and grins wildly.
Hey there! What are you helping Chahut with? We're genuinely curious.
Like you mentioned before, we're looking for some books for her. Now she's studying the books, looking for... We're not sure.
A way out? Ooh, maybe she's looking for a way to control this place. Like, magic!
You're like 60% sure that isn't true.
I seek the truth, little ones. The complete whole that was denied me while I studied on Alternia. The pure clarity of vision that this place was designed to conceal. But now, its secrets start to unfold for me. Have patience.
How did you manage to find all those books, anyway?
I went to and from.
Yeah! We didn't even see half that stuff!
Well, see, you've been using a magical ball of Fago to...
Child, have you been imbibing the mystical beverage to walk between the planes of reality?
Damn right, because I'm Himothy.
I'd urge caution when doing that.
Oh yeah, you know, Marvis told you to be careful how long you spend in the dream reality.
It's more than that.
Ooh, you're in trouble now.
It can't be helped. Let us drink of the red pop together, just this once.
One bottle and take a sip of the fig, and when it gets to you, Chahut holds out a hand to stop.
Not you, little one. Not yet. First, let us say the blessing together.
Alright, bless up. Chahut closed her eyes and mutters something under her breath in a language you don't understand. Oh, they're gone! What the hell? What the Sigma? And quickly, you scrambled the bottle of red pop, taking a quick swig. When you feel reality swirling around you and... Back! You're back in the rotted husk of the library.
Goddamn. Y'all shut up pretty fucking sudden.
Marvin's gonna say Chahut, narrowing eyes.
You been busy. I see.
Brother, I've been busier than you could imagine, thanks to this one.
She gestures to you, and you smile nervously.
Right. About damn time y'all got back.
Chahut's got a plan. We think that Chahut has a plan.
Chahut is being very fucking vague about her plan, and I don't like it, because at least Marvis has told me his plan. Chahut, I don't know. She's being very close to her chest about it, so I don't know. Without another word, Chahut begins to walk towards the end of the library, muttering something in the same unknown language. As she reaches the corner, door appears exactly where you expect the door to be. Chahut grabs the handle and pulls. The door swings open freely.
I've been working on that for a hot minute. Too much to ask, I did that.
We're going to follow Chahut. Feel free to stay here.
Guess you're going too, buddy.
Yep. You step through the door and find yourself back in the hallway. The lights flicker above you, but there's something more constant about the way everything feels now, more grounded. Hey, Karako. Karako comes around the corner, signing with her fingers as she walks towards you. She got out of the bedroom? Honk. She's nodding excitedly.
It's good to see you, little sister. Mirthful ones be praised. It seems I was right.
You're extremely lost right now. Chahut smiles.
Of course. Worry not. We'll soon be facing the answers you seek.
Huh? What's going on? Chahut steps towards the door to the hallway. You brace yourself for the inevitable moment with the same force that trapped you all your sides to react to her, but she opens the door and steps outside.
Looks like she was able to figure something out. That's her, girl! Chahut's the best!
See, maybe if you would read some of those books, you stupid asses. Wait, but they seem pretty disinterested about studying Chahut's books.
Let's go!
Before you can finish your thought, Barrows and Basil literally cartwheel out the open door. Sick. Karako gestures you to fall and runs out the door.
Buddy, time to get the fuck out of here. Looks like Chahut's got a plan.
True.
You good? You got a certain confused ass look in your face.
That's just my face. You're just what's happening. Your child started reading from the book you found, and that's letting you all get out of the mansion?
High powers, friend. That's the shit we dealing with here. Shit, I figure as much.
She out here invoking the words of the mirthful messiahs? What in the world? You step cautiously towards the door. Something doesn't feel quite right here. Outside the mansion has a slightly more real feeling to it. Instead of the kind of uncertain shifting unreality, it just feels like a decrepit old house on a hill. An old house on a hill. You stand in the pale ghost light of the oldest place. The twin moons blaze in the sky above you, inconstant eyes that glare hatred down on you.
You good, buddy? You're looking a little paler than normal.
Help me out, I'm fading! You're not supposed to be in this place that exists outside of time!
Buddy?
Oh,
You good?
You're not. No, you're really not. You feel like something's poking through into your reality from another one. You're having a harder and harder time figuring out what's real.
All the more reason to get some motherfucking answers.
Thank you. So you glance once more at the house before turning to follow the others. It seems like they're all heading towards the helter-skelter at the center of the carnival. Well, that was a little scary. By the way, with this recording that I just started an hour ago, and the other one that I ended, it's been more than 2 hours. It's been 2 hours and 14 minutes total. This is a long fucking chapter. Holy shit. Oh, above you, the purple sun. The purple, excuse me, but with the correct context, the purple sun gleams with an energy that feels like malice and confusion and pain all wrapped into one. The purple bloods are all circled around the helter-skelter, looking up at the sun. The sun, is that anything? The child of something greater and more powerful than anything else in your world. God? No, not God. God. Something else. Something greater to you and lesser to everyone else. You're losing the thread.
Little one, we appear to be at an impasse. The mirthful messiahs have led me here.
That sounds like I should save. Let's fucking get it. You're not understanding what's happening here. Ever since she started leading everyone out of the mansion, things have been feeling wrong.
You see the bleed, child.
The Bleed? What was the title of the one in the books? Chahut nods, her face surprisingly gentle.
Yes, we had so little time to speak of our people. A sad state of affairs. If only I could tell you the tales. The stories of how our history was redacted and twisted by the Condes. How our once grandfather was turned into a mere puppet of the Empire. A shallow husk of himself.
Oh, the big guy. She sighs heavily.
And at the heart of it all, there was the Bleed. The ever-flowing slide away from the truth. The thrashing, undulating consequences of that thing in that tower.
The tower. The tower. Look past Chahut at the tower. The tower with a capital T.
Little one.
The door. The door's open. Honk! You push past Karako, practically shoving her side. This is more important. Doesn't anyone understand that? The door's open.
Buddy, you better be sure this is what you want to do.
The door's open. The door is the tower. You step. Damn, we are fucking going at it. Hello? What is wrong with MSPR? You step from the threshold and you're enveloped by darkness. You find yourself thinking of a maze. We have seen what this flesh prison requires. Who's talking? We will grant. Oh, it's Glub Glub. We will grant its wish. Do not attempt to adjust your video game device. Okay. I bet. Wait. Oh. The game crashed! The game crashed! No! Why did it crash? Why did it crash, bruh? I'm recording here, bruh! It went to nothing. Hold on, let me turn on my, well, where's my... Oh, do I not have the, background thing? I don't. Oh, it just straight up crashed. That's fucking funny. It crashed. No. No. Oh. Wait, maybe that was intentional. It was probably intentional. Oh, wow. Well, let's try and open it back up again. Can't wait for it to jump scare me. Alright, launching Friendsim 2. Woo! I'm still recording. We're recording this genuine bullshit. Oh, this is... Oh. Oh! Okay, wait. It's coming back in? Hold on. Look at this. Bruh. I don't... If you have questions, seek answers elsewhere. Fuck you. Contain themes and images. It may contain themes and images. That scared the shit out of me. Woo! Options. Unseen text. Transitions. Music volume. It's so loud. What's going on? What's going on? I guess new game. I don't want to do this anymore. Alright. Heart. A. Oh, it's fucking goddamn it. What are we doing here? Everything is fine. You are safe here. What? Safe? What the... What? I don't want to know... We know your heart. Take your heart. Persona? Friday, June 9th. It's not June 9th. It is not. It's June 25th. Late daytime. It's a bright, sunny Friday in June, and you're finishing up your first year as a 22-year-old student at Mount Alternia College. Brother, what in the goddamn... Bruh. Glub Glub. Shut this shit off. I want to go back to what happened to the fucking Purple Bloods. Shut this shit off, man. I want to go... I'm going back to bed. That's in the verdant hills of Mount Alternia, New York. The college is known for its robust art and literature programs. What is this, what the fuck? I'm sure it's amazing here, full of fun, excitement, various all-screen hijinks that you definitely remember. But now it's almost time to go home. You spent the day running errands in preparation for final week at school for the year. A week to cement lifelong bonds of friendship. Maybe, just maybe, to find love. Wake up! Wake up. Wake up. You are awake. You are awake. Bitch! You're starting to realize just how hungry you are. You should probably head to the cafeteria to grab something to eat. Wake up! Wake up! You will remain awake. This is for your own good. Fuck you! Oh, again, and It crashed again. Looks like it's... they're doing some flowy shit. Man, shut this shit up. I'm trying to play the fucking game. God, continue. Oh. Lol, Lamau. Lol, Lamau. It's all empty. It's all empty. Lol. Wait, why did I get a Steam message? I never get Steam messages. What? What the fuck is going on? I never experienced Steam messages. I never experienced Steam messages. What in the goddamn? Are you experiencing problems? Huh? Bro. Alright. Wake up. No. Fine. Go to the cafeteria. Fine. The college cafeteria is actually not awful. Like, it's not good by any stretch of imagination. It's definitely not bad. More than anything else, it gives students a place to gather and hang out. You can see Lonk, a classmate you met during the playwriting workshop, slitting off the corner of my window. Hey. Yep, there she is, your lesbian best friend. Elward, incoherent mumbling. Hey, it's you. It's you, alright. What's going on? Professor Zalto wants to see you, I guess. He's over by the student affairs office. Where is everyone? You notice it looks a bit empty around the campus today. You didn't notice it first because you're trapped in a variable dimension of your own unwanted chores, running errands for a bunch of people. Bummer, dude. Sucks to suck and all that. Fuck you. So no idea where everyone went. Oh shit, yeah. A bunch of people went to Midnight City for some show tonight. Midnight City? What the fuck? Fucking, Cyberpunk 2077 sounded as... Not my thing. What have you been up to? Elward shrugs and scratches the back of her neck absently. I don't know, man. Just kind of chilling today. Everyone's gone, so I'm bored as fuck. You two should hang out later. Maybe some hit new TTRPG Wizard or... No! No! Maybe later. What does Professor Zalto want? Fuck if I know. You gotta ask him yourself. Oh, you were kind of looking for some exposition. Dude, what the hell are you talking about? You feel off. Vague, ominous, spooky. Love the vibes. Halloween's not for another 4 months, though, dude. No, it's just you feel really out of place today. Can't really explain why. Dude, that isn't fucking funny. Sorry, it's just been a long day. Elward keeps glancing around like she really wants to head off somewhere else. You good? I kinda got stuff to do. You suppose you are in fact good. Cool, cool. Later. What in the fuck? What the fuck? Elward gone, you should probably check in on her later. Her being your best friend and all. Sounds like you should probably go see what Professor Zalto wants. You can use the navigation app to find your way around campus in nearby town. And your phone is a handy social interaction. I think talking helps make your friends easier. Help! Help! What in the goddamn? Can I? SOS! Please! Lamau, what indeed? What's going on? God damn it. Bro, quadrant? Oh, bro! Emma is calm. Well, those are some gross ass looking socks. It's a lawn mug. Let's fucking go. That's sick. Bye. Yes. Fuck yeah. Iris Lemonade from the hit web comic series Housebound. Look up to fit down to scalding liquid or 12 ounces safely. Yo, Naruto. Forbidden Liaison. Oh my god, a lesbian novel? Of your preferred sexuality ever. It can go any which way. Bro, what's going on? I guess I'll fuck around with this. My notes? Help! I can't spell on there. Sick. What the fuck? What in the goddamn? Sarav is in the dorm. Bro, I'm trying to finish the fucking story, bro. Can we wrap it up? Wrap it up. Bro, I'm gonna go fucking insane. Fuck. You know what? I bet you this is a whole nother part of the thing. I am gonna do the smart thing and stop the recording and do another part of the recording. If this shit goes above 30 minutes, it would be worth it. If not, whatever.